We welcome you to our meaningful meditation for, can you believe it, the last Sunday of August 2026, August 30th. We are in the midst of thinking about the important tools and gifts that we need as we want to be stronger in our effectiveness as leaders of people of faith and what that might look like. Last week we were thinking about power, and when we have power, are we using that power for good? And we looked at Peter saying to Jesus, "You are the Messiah, the Son of God," and Jesus clapping and saying yes, and building the church on Peter's willing heart and giving Peter the keys to the kingdom. So then this week we kind of do a flip, because we're also in the Gospel of Matthew, and this is chapter 16, when Jesus is predicting what's going to happen with his death and resurrection. And Peter, the leader of the church, doesn't like what Jesus is saying. And so there's some tension around this, to the point that Jesus actually says, "Get behind me, Satan." You can imagine that that's hard for Peter to hear those words. And when we hear things or experience things that are difficult for us as people of faith, and trying to accept them, when things happen in our life that we don't quite understand, and how does that work as far as being a person of faith, and responding to people in our life who maybe disappoint us or change the course of our lives. And it's little things like where we're going to go out for dinner, maybe a frustration, to really more serious things about moving or changing jobs, or relationships shifting. And so how do we handle that? We're also going to be thinking about Moses in Exodus, and what happens with the burning bush, and God's call to say, "You're going to help free the Israelites," and just all of the tension from Moses' perspective, that Moses doesn't feel equipped. So really this whole idea of how do we accept things when it's difficult in our life is what we're going to be looking at this Sunday, on the last Sunday of August. And we also will have baptisms for the Kennedy youth children, and so excited for the Kennedy family as we have this important time in their faith journey. Also, after the service, we have a great opportunity for mission, as we will be having a scavenger hunt, heading out in teams to go get some groceries to then donate to the families that are in need of some encouragement through the gift of food. So if you could please head over and sign up for that. It's in your Wednesday blast or on the website. And we would love to have more participants. So if you have questions about it, you can contact Stephanie, as she's the staff person who's overseeing that. This Sunday will be our time to say goodbye to John Madden for just a little bit. He will be back in October for over the second weekend of October. And we are about ready to announce our interim person who will be directing the children and youth choir, as well as the bell choir and our adult choir. So we will make that announcement soon, and very grateful for all of your prayers in this time of transition, and encourage you to pray for John as he travels to Minnesota after worship on this Sunday, the 30th. So looking ahead, we are excited for Genesis Sunday, happening on the 13th of September. That is our big kickoff Sunday, and we'll have the blessing of the backpacks. We have activities for the children. We love to have some pies. If you would be willing to put on your chef hat and bake us some pies, or stop at the store. What we do ask is that you would sign up to bring those pies, so we don't have just a exorbitant amount of pies. So that would be great help. So you don't need to bring anything else. If you want to bring your own chair to sit in for the service, which is outside, you can do that. Otherwise, we'll have chairs provided as well, with the old-fashioned picnic after the service on the 13th. So we are looking forward to all that September brings, and we hope to see you this Sunday for our worship at 10 o'clock, or you can always join us for our live stream as well. So blessings, and we will hope to see you soon. Peace for your journey. Amen.